Lung Cancer Statistics, a Gapminder video with Hans Rosling.
Let me show you the gender differences in lung cancer in the world. Look at this graph. Every bubble is a country, the size is the population, the color is the continent from where the country is situated. You can see up in the map here in the corner. The vertical axis shows the number of new cases of lung cancer per 100,000 men, and the horizontal shows the number of women that get lung cancer per 100,000 women. And immediately you can see that lung cancer is mainly a male disease. But the proportion between men and women differ between the countries. Look here at Morocco. We have 2 cases of lung cancer in women compared to 20 in men. It's 10% in women compared to men. I go to Russia, I find the same thing. 67 per 100,000 in men, 6.6 per 100,000 in women. Once more, 10% just in women compared to men. Whereas if I move to the Netherlands, it's about 30% in women compared to men. And if I go over here to Denmark, I find about 66% of lung cancer in women compared to men. And of course, the reason for this you understand. The main cause of lung cancer is smoking. And in different countries, the frequency of smoking vary between men and women, and it also varies what proportion of men and women that smoke in the countries. And interestingly enough, there's only one country in the world, Iceland, where the frequency of smoking is the same in both men and women. And therefore, it's now gender equity in lung cancer in Iceland. But let us look how lung cancer in men varies with the economy of the country. I changed the horizontal axis, and instead here I show income per person in comparable inflation-adjusted dollars. And you can see now that the poorest countries, mainly the dark blue here from Africa, have very low lung cancer level because people cannot afford cigarettes, or very few can afford cigarettes. As soon as countries get a little richer, look at China here for instance, and then Russia, smoking increase in most countries, but not in all. Mainly you can see if I blink here, the green Arab countries tend to be lower. Smoking is a little less than, they tend to be lower in lung cancer. And the highest is here in the upper middle income countries. And then United States is lower, and many of the richer countries have relatively low lung cancer frequency. Let me show you our neighboring country, Finland, that has made a very successful preventive campaign. Finland used to have high lung cancer already in the 50s. And it increased and it increased, and then they started to promote a stop of smoking. Smoking was reduced, but it took some time until it had an effect of lung cancer, and then it had come down quite enormously. So 2002, Finland is now among the lower countries in its income group. And it's good to know that for a country like Poland, which have 82 cases of lung cancer per 100,000 men, that's the same as Finland had 1969. And today Finland has fallen from a level of 80 per 100,000 down to a level of 33, more than halved. And there is still no cure for most of the cases for lung cancer. There is no other prevention than to stop smoking. And we hope that most countries, most people, most individuals will be successful in stopping to smoke.